Greetings and welcome to a tour of cultural malls and museums in Minnesota. These cultural destinations are places where the art, music, cuisine, and other cultural assets create a vibrant and inviting space to learn, engage, and experience. Cultural malls are called by many names across the world: bazaar, souks, or mercados, and they're all right here in Minnesota. So let us begin this tour in the studios of this new cultural destination in Minnesota, Oromo 11, a global media network spanning Minnesota, US, and Ethiopia. Thank you, Oromo 11, for recording this virtual tour in your downtown Minneapolis headquarters. I really appreciate the beautiful murals and art in the studio. Before we begin the tour, let me explain a common pattern in these tours. First, the place where we'll be going, and second, the experience that you will await you as you join this tour. And then at a click of a button, you will get there. We start with the Hmong malls in St. Paul, Hmong Town and Hmong Village. In this first tour, you'll find a wide range of food, vegetables, clothing, jewelry, and other products. I usually go to the deli and eat sticky rice, Hmong sausage, and curry, and that sweet sesame roll. You can buy some warm winter caps here for less than $8. I stopped by Hmong ABC store that used to be on University Avenue and now moved to Hmong Town. At the store, there are some gift ideas. Here, as you can see, is a scarf with Hmong prints, especially made for the store. There are a lot of books for both adults and children, and here is an example of a book by my favorite author, Carl Kalia-Yang. Our next stop is the Midtown Global Market. And the Midtown Global Market, you'll find the many flavors of the world from Japan, Morocco, Mexico, Middle East to Africa. Our next stop takes you to the American Indian Cultural Corridor in Minneapolis. This is one of the earliest corridors, and it hosts Native American-owned businesses, art galleries, and community places. As you walk around, enjoy the colorful art and murals on buildings and utility boxes, and grab a cup of coffee at Powwow Cafe. Now we go to the African American cultural malls, and these take on different models, from pop-up markets such as the Black Market to Co-Motion Center of Movement, which hosts a number of fitness-based businesses, or Neon, which hosts office and incubator spaces, and Juxtaposition that supports artist businesses. Here's some gift ideas. I picked up the stylish cap at a pop-up market at Co-Motion, and $5 jewelry sold by a friend at the other pop-up Black Market. And the other day, my friend and I went with a 7-year-old to Black Market, and she wanted to pick up some jewelry for herself and for her mom. My friend Erica Minus, she sells these jewelry there for $5. Some nice, simple gifts for people. A person at the pop-up told me that she started this business during COVID, making scented soap products. I bought one for about $25. Her young daughter got the entrepreneurial bug and sells her own line of lip gloss. Another young entrepreneur was selling colored pickles, which our 7-year-old friend found really tasty. Now let's go to one of the many Somali malls in Minnesota. It reminds me of the bazaar souks we spent hours in North Africa. Rows of shops at America's largest Somali mall, Carmel Mall. So here's some gift ideas. Passing through, I saw this beautiful rug at a shop at Carmel Mall at a very reasonable price. It looks so great. I also saw the many henna body painting shops that were really very busy. And so you'll find all these at Carmel Mall. Our next visit is to Mexico. I love to walk in the zocolos and town squares, and that experience of the richness of life around me we find right here in these malls. And so this is what I feel when I visit the Latino malls or mercados such as Plaza Mexico and Mercado Central in Minneapolis, or Plaza Latina in St. Paul. My Portuguese cultural roots come alive. The beautiful murals, street tacos, and music really fascinate me. I stopped to visit Rodolfo, who owns a custom printing t-shirts and caps and other items in his shop, Aztec Caps and Shirts. I have with me here a shirt with an Aztec design from his store. And by his store, there is a new entrepreneur who has a version of a dollar store AG surplus. There I picked up a small model car for just $9, and these all make great gifts for kids. Through the mall, there are many stores with affordable toys for kids. The next stop is this international mall in the heart of Little Mekong Business and Cultural District in St. Paul. Walking around there is a wide range of restaurants featuring the cuisine from various parts of Asia and the very popular Marc Herve French pastries. Our next step is to the new Little Africa International Mall called AJ International Mall, which features many East African businesses. Before you go there, grab one of those famous chicken wraps from Sabrina's Deli just near the store, or get your hair done at Sunshine Beauty Salon or shop for African groceries around the corner. I dropped by Store 2, and there a young entrepreneur who just got out of school showed me the nice Christmas scarf that I picked up as a gift idea. So this is a beautiful scarf that is at a very reasonable price. Next, we bring to you the cultural malls and entrepreneurial spaces across Minnesota, from Fargo, Moorhead, and Duluth to Willmar and St. Cloud and Rochester. Let's start first with the International Mall in the Fargo, Moorhead area, launched by the International Development Center, which brings many cultural businesses in Minnesota and North Dakota together to offer a rich experience to the visitor. The Cultural Resource Center has a directory of all ethnic businesses there, making it a very vibrant emerging cultural district. In Willmar, we have the Midtown Plaza, and it's an anchor mall surrounded by a wide range of ethnic businesses. My wife and I bought some ethnic groceries at the store and had a delicious cup of Somali chai there. Then we walked around the 2-block area, but had so many ethnic stores. It was fun to see so many different types of businesses there, from hair salons to grocery stores, fashion outlets, and restaurants. We ate a delicious meal of goat and rice at the Somali Star restaurant there. This is Greater Minnesota's diverse cultural district. then on to St. Cloud. And the St. Cloud area is an important global destination in Minnesota. It has a growing number of cultural malls such as the Global Center, Hormuz, and the Mogadishu Market. Usually, these malls are a hub of various kinds of businesses, from phone cards and money transfers to henna painting, travel, tax prep, clothing, and food businesses. Our next stop is in Rochester, and here we can experience East Africa at the International Shopping Center, which features also the very popular Nile restaurants and other businesses. A young entrepreneur there had his own vision of a community-owned mall in the future and is working towards it. There are restaurants from various other communities which we did not get to. Close to Mayo Clinic, it has international visitors and offers an important space to develop new cultural destinations. I hope you enjoyed the tours of cultural malls and visits, and I hope you visit there from time to time. I'm offering most of these gift items that you see here as door prizes for our event, and I hope you find some good ones there yourself. Our next stop is at the ICO Center in Duluth, Minnesota. The American Indian Community Housing Organization has a beautiful building with beautiful murals around it, but within that building there are two very important entrepreneurial initiatives. The first is the gift shop, the Indigenous gift shop, and here you could find beautiful gifts such as this journal or this eagle feather, coasters, and books such as this book by the famous author Thomas Peacock, right? Good. Also, the American ICO hosts the Indigenous Food Market, and we visited the food market in the summer where you'll see a wide range of different entrepreneurs selling indigenous food items. I encourage you to visit ICO sometime and take advantage of these two great opportunities. And when you do, please post your experience on social media using the hashtag cultural destinations. Cultural malls as cultural destinations celebrates these dual roles as cultural destinations for people who celebrate their own culture and as destinations for others to experience a different culture. I also encourage you to tour the Cultural Museums tour on these pages of these websites. Cultural museums preserve elements of culture that are reflected in these cultural malls. I invite you to take the tour of cultural destinations all across Minnesota and across different parts of the country, and you will find these tours, including a walking tour of Little Africa, right on this website. So thank you very much. Thank you, Oromia 11, for recording this virtual tour. Thanks to the Minnesota Humanities Center for support, especially Michael Fredericks, Eden Bart, and Kevin Lindsay. Thanks to Pangfo Zhang of Creative & Co Lifestyles LLC for assistance with design and photographs. And finally, thank you, viewers. I hope you enjoyed these cultural destinations.